3 views. This article is the report of Edo State Civil Society Organizations, an umbrella body known for fighting human rights abuses in Edo State. In their recent engagement with men of the Nigeria Police Force, Ifuotubu Division, the group narrated how security operatives oppressed detainees who ought not to be arrested or were detained at first instance, and subsequently demanded the sum of 20,000 naira as ransom or bail fee for the captives to be freed. Excerpts. Ifuotubu Police Station, a revenue agency or a police station. The above subject matter is not just an issue to be taken like a pinch of salt, as the police station is supposed to be a place saddled with the responsibility for the protection of lives and property. Today being Friday 24th of September, 2021, we got a distress call from a citizen whose brother was detained at the Ifuotubu police station since 23rd of September, 2021. Investigation revealed that the said citizen by name John had an issue with a client who gave him an iron work to do. Instead of delivery the job on Monday, he delivered it the next day being Tuesday. Disagreement started when the job owner insisted that John has to use his money to pay the bricklayer since he did not bring the finished work on Monday. When they couldn't reach an amicable resolution, they started dragging themselves and the police was invited. Both parties agreed that John should be responsible for the payment of the bricklayer since he could not meet up the previous day as agreed. The police, instead of letting them go, insisted on detaining both of them. The other man immediately had to pay the sum of 20,000 naira, 20,000, to secure his bail. John, on the other hand, insisted that he should be allowed to go in order to go and fix the job because bail is free. The DCO2, on hearing this, told the IPO to throw John into the cell until he is able to bail himself with the sum of 20,000 naira, 20,000. All efforts to make the DCO and the IPO realize that bail is free proved abortive, so we had to insist on meeting with the DPO. At first we were prevented from seeing the DPO in spite the fact that he is a public servant. It took us almost 2 hours before we were finally allowed to meet with the DPO face to face. The DPO, after hearing the resolution reached by parties, asked us to go and meet the DCO2 to release John to us on bail since it was already past constitutional hour. We thanked him and left his office to DCO2 office. On getting there, the DCO2 insisted that we must pay for bail, so we in turn told him that we will only pay on one condition, which was that he must issue us a receipt of payment for bail. This really did not go down well with him, as he became very angry and told us that we should go home, that if we cannot give him money for bail that he will not release John to us. We then also reminded him that bail is free and if we must pay for bail then he must issue us a receipt. He became very furious and asked us to leave his office. No money, no bail, he insisted. Immediately we saw the DPO stepping out of his office, and then we told him that the DCO2 has refused to release John to us. Responding, the DCO2 told him that we said he must issue receipt for bail if we must pay, and again the DPO instructed him to release John to us, that we are his friends, but the DCO2 and the IPO refused, sending us again out of the station. We had to go back again to the DPO office to inform him that we were leaving because it shows that he can't instruct his officers on civil matters. However, the DPO had to call the DCO2 again and instruct him behind closed doors to release John to us, and by then it was already past 6 in the evening, making it 36 hours behind bars for insisting that bail is free. Picture shows President Muhammadu Buhari at the 76th session of the United Nations General Assembly in New York, USA. Photo, Aso Rock. Finally, John was brought out from the cell and handed over to the IPO for her to give him his belongings, but the policewoman who was the IPO refused to allow him go without paying her 1,000 naira at the counter. Instead, she had to tell us that if we don't pay the 1,000 naira that John won't be allowed to go because everyone that is bailed from the cell must pay her 1,000 naira. It became another challenge as we told her that we were ready to spend the night at the police station with John because the police station is supposed to be a place saddled with the responsibility of securing lives and property and never a money-making agency. She became very angered and left John there at the counter. It was the DCO2 who came out from his office and saw us still around, had to beg the policewoman to please allow John to go. Finally, John was allowed to go after 36 hours. 45 minutes in the police cell, all because he refused to pay for bail. This is just but one of the issues we treat every day. We will never rest until the last man is truly and totally free from the shackles of oppression. Bail is free and still very free. Dixon John reporting on behalf of other members of Edo civil society organizations that went for the intervention. At Views Exclusive Rights, leftist Aluamwani, Interim Public Relations Officer, Edo Civil Society Organizations, September 24, 2021. Kindly support our vision of building a community of 1 million pen soldiers whose successes will be judged based on positive development in the society. Group narrates how police station has become revenue collection agency in Edo September 25, 2021. This article is the report of Edo State Civil Society Organizations, an umbrella body known for fighting human rights abuses, compulsory COVID-19 vaccination, government agency. Edoki shut down operations as angry youth stage protest, demand revenue refund in Edo September 24, 2021. Ahead Monday plan mass action against Edo State Governor, Godwin Abaski by youths in the state, some angry youths today, Tanto DK, I have never slept with married woman, Kokbagri September 24, 2021. Prince Akpurub Kokbagri, ex-lover to the Nigeria actress, Tanto DK has continued to give details why he ended the three. Queen, when next you come to Nigeria, you will see a lot of differences. Just like Oliver Twist, we need more investments, Buhari tells Netherlands monarch Maxima Zorgayeta September 23, 2021. President Muhammadu Buhari has assured the Queen of Netherlands, Maxima Zorgayeta, who last visited Nigeria in 2017, that when next, land grabber, Benin monarch, Oba Uwere II band's chief servant, symbol of authority carrier Roland Iko, hands him over to both police, EFCC for prosecution September 23, 2021. His Royal Majesty, the Benin monarch, Omo Noba Neto Uku Akpala Polo, Oba Uwere II has banned Roland Iko Ogbeber, a